What's up, guys? Thanks for joining our quarantine kitchen. Just a couple of things you're gonna need today. You're gonna need your marshmallows, your chocolate chips, your chocolate, your baking sheet, as well as your muffin cups. So as a special addition to mine, what I did was I grabbed myself some salted caramel chips. So these are delicious, but not nutritious. So, to start, what you need to do first of all is you want to be able to melt your chocolate. So you can do this in two methods, right? You can either put it in a Pyrex dish and constantly stir it while doing it in the microwave in like 30-second increments, or you can do what I'm doing over here, where I've got a pot of water boiling over a Pyrex dish, and I'm gonna melt my chocolate in this. So make sure you have your parents around to help you out if you're gonna do this method. It's not exactly the safest. And moms out there, if you've got some comments and some tips, throw them in the comments below, because I am no means the Gordon Ramsay of baking. That raises the question, who is the Gordon Ramsay of baking? Anyways, jumping into our next step, we're gonna add our chocolate in and we're gonna mix it. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take our chocolate, we're gonna break it up, throw it in there. How much are we doing, Kate? Are we doing all of it? Like, you know?
We're doing a cup.
We're doing a cup. How much is a cup of chocolate?
Yeah.
I don't know, we're just gonna guess. Okay. We're throwing it in there. It's gonna be melting. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be savory, tasty, soothing, whatever. Banana. Throw some of my salted caramels in there. Do you think we need more chocolate?
I think once it's melted, it's going to be quite a bit of chocolate.
The chocolate chips are definitely melting quicker than the chocolate itself. That's okay.
There's some more chocolate chips beside you. Like regular milk chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, getting some fog.
Alright, so what you kind of want is your chocolate to be sort of like this consistency, I think. But yeah, so we got a few little bit more chunks going in there, but we're gonna keep it on that heat because we want our chocolate to stay a little bit liquidy. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime is I'm gonna grab our muffin tin here. So the key is here, and according to Pinterest and all the powers that be, we're gonna basically take our, ooh, that's spicy. Anyways, we're gonna take our chocolate and we're basically gonna just coat the edges of our muffin tins. So we're gonna take like a spoon like this, right? Try to get it without no drippy drip. That's gonna be really hard. But anyways, we're just gonna quickly transition. We're gonna coat it just like that, because we want the chocolate to dry, so it's essentially like a shell around these muffin tins. Man, HGTV better call me for a cooking show after this.
What would your cooking show be called?
Cooking with Koffler, because I'm not that creative. Oh man, we're gonna have to clean the stove so bad. There's gonna be chocolate everywhere.
You would definitely not win if you played Beat Bobby Flay.
Who's Beat Bobby Flay?
Your show could be Beat Bobby Bob.
Oh, Beat Bobby Bob.
Okay.
Cool. So we're gonna let these cool, and then we're gonna add our hot chocolate to them, and then put them all together, and we're gonna see what we come out with. So we'll be right back. All right, so our chocolate has cooled in the fridge. Accelerated Kids Baking Challenge time. They almost come out like hockey pucks pretty well. So hopefully, God willing, they will just come apart oh so nicely from the tin. If I didn't get chocolate all over the outsides, it's not looking good. Not thick enough on the sides here. Let's try to do this as carefully as possible. That's why it's super important to get them all along the sides as best as you can, but just take your time. They're not going to come out perfect. Okay, so what you got now, you got your two shells. Be careful, they might be fragile, right? So you're gonna wanna add your toppings, right? So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat a little pan in the oven. So I lied to you, there's a little bit of baking, or you could just heat like a saucepan or something on the top of your griddle or whatever. And basically what you wanna do is you wanna add your hot chocolate into it. So This is where you make the big decisions of life. As Kate tries to strategically be the camera lady as well as put the pan in oh so noisily.
My bad.
That was so smooth. That was Hollywood production level. Anyways, so you're gonna take a cup. Like I said, be careful because they could be kind of fragile. Add your hot chocolate mix in, right? I would say fill it just because you want that chocolatey goodness to be chocolatey chocolate with lots of chocolate, right? So what else goes great with hot chocolate? That's right, mini marshmallows. If you didn't catch them before or you didn't read it in your ingredients list, be surprised because now we're gonna add mini mallows. So make sure you get it on a good 45-degree angle. Get your Salt Bae going here.
No, you
and
want
just
it in this one.
What?
In this one.
No, I'm just dripping.
No, in this one.
It looks so much better for the camera work. Wow, I can't work in these conditions. Anyways, so yeah, so you add your mini mallows into the one with the powder, apparently, right? Stuff it full if you'd like to. If you have extra chocolate left over, or you're like us and you've biffed one of these things trying to unwrap them, I would say take a little bit of sprinkly, add it in there. At this point, like, there's no such thing as too much chocolate, right? Throw those bad boys in there. And then now we're gonna heat it up and then we're gonna seal them. So, like I said before, you just wanna get it like a little sticky, just so it kind of welds together. So we can feel the edges are getting kind of soft because of the heat. Ooh, that's spicy. Don't test it with your fingers.
Okay.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it on top, just like that. So you're gonna want this to let this sit. You're gonna wanna let it sit, but now you have your hot chocolate bomb. So the challenge is though now to make it look the best, right? Or even just make one in general. So what we're gonna do for our next challenge, you have till next week to try to make these hot chocolate bombs, right? So this is for the youth. Parents at home that are making this with their other kids, go feel free, but this one's specifically for the youth. This is this challenge. All you have to do is submit me a photo of your attempt. Even if it doesn't work out, like you saw, we had a failed one, but we got one to work, which was great, right? So we're gonna enjoy this later. All you have to do is submit a photo with your bomb. If you want to be creative, right? Extra submission, right? If it looks super cool, you get another submission. But everybody's names are going to be entered into a draw. We're going to have a super awesome prize pack that we've put together. It's going to include, ready for this? A Home Depot no brim, right? Sponsored by Home Depot. And one of our Jelly Belly containers that we had left over from the Youth Retreat prizes filled with Jelly Belly candies, right? So that's going to be your awesome prize pack put together. So send me just a photo or any attempt of your hot chocolate bomb. You get entered in to win this draw. Cool? So send me your submissions. Would love to see how it turns out, guys. It's been a super fun time making these. Hopefully you don't fail as hard as we did the first couple times we did this. But yeah, we're going to enjoy these later on with a nice hot cup of milk, or if you want to try to just add water. I don't know how weird that's going to taste. But enjoy your hot chocolate bombs, and hopefully this helped you out this season. See you guys all here in a couple weeks.